my encouragement to all of us as we encounter these new theological categories and as we are learning what it is to rest, and we have these moments of weightlessness and disorientation, it's like in one sense, it's kind of like free falling. You jump out of the airplane. I've never done it, but I mean, I'm told that you have this feeling of kind of like weightlessness and disorientation. It's like, okay, what do I do now? What do I do now that I don't have to do anything for righteousness? It's like, well, consider some of the things that we've just outlined. Love, humility, patience, bear with one another, weep with those who weep, rejoice with those who rejoice. These things, do these things for the brothers and sisters around you. Again, like I said, there are very simple things in the scripture. God says these things are good. God says these things are bad. If God says it's good, pursue it. If he says it's bad, flee from it. Do all of that and realize that we're going to do this together. We're going to do this in the power of Christ because of the fact that we've been united to Christ and his Spirit is now at work in us. We can take great comfort and find hope in the fact that the one who calls us is faithful. He'll sanctify us. He'll surely do it, And so we can calm down about sanctification, and we can calm down about our Christian lives. And when we have those weightless moments, and when we have these moments where the concerns pop up and it's like, oh my gosh, what about holiness? Oh my gosh, what about, righteousness and obedience? It's like, no, we should pursue those things according to the scriptures, but we're pursuing them in freedom, and we're pursuing them in the power of Christ and the gospel. And what we need to be given is guidance from the scriptures, guidance from the law as to what good works even really are. And then we need to be given power so that we might go about doing them. And that power comes from the gospel. That power comes from Christ, which is why we come to church on Sundays to receive Jesus in the word and in the table. We come to sing of him. We come to pray in his name. We come to fellowship with each other. And then even as we live our lives, we're doing that in the fellowship of the saints. And this is what we do. And we do this for the rest of our days until we die or Christ returns, and all is well.
Thank you for listening. Today's reminder is from a recent Theocast episode hosted by John Moffitt and Justin Perdue. Everyday Grace is a listener-supported podcast. If you would like to help support our ministry, please visit theocast.org/give.